Pressure test depressurization for gas manifolds must be done deliberately and slowly to avoid sudden pressure release, equipment damage, or injury when working with natural gas or LP propane. Start by confirming the test pressure and the type of gas used, and make sure all isolation valves between the test section and live system are fully closed. Use a calibrated gauge with a Schrader-Bleed valve and verify zero with a secondary meter before touching fittings. Vent any residual test medium to a safe, well-ventilated outdoor location, never into enclosed spaces, and position a bonded vent hose from the manifold bleed to ground level downwind of buildings. This prevents accumulation of combustible gas and eliminates blast risks. Before opening any cap or end fitting, have everyone clear the immediate area, then place a hand or thumb over the Schrader-Bleed while opening the valve slowly to control flow. Do not remove threaded caps under pressure. When removing end fittings, crack fittings slowly with a backup wrench on the fitting body and a second wrench on the nut, turning a quarter turn at a time, and pause to allow pressure to equalize. Never use pipe dope or sealants to hide leaks during testing. Use an inline pressure regulator or a 2-valve decay setup when practical so you can reduce pressure in staged increments. First down to 50% of the test pressure. Wait and recheck for leaks, then reduce to atmospheric while monitoring for pressure rebounds. Always purge with inert gas like nitrogen when the system and applicable codes require it. And when purging, use a vent manifold that isolates purge flow to one controlled point and contains flame arresters if ignition risk exists. Wear certified protective equipment, long-sleeved fire-resistant clothing, rated gloves, and eye protection, and post a qualified attendant with a gas detector at the vent point until full depressurization and purge are confirmed. Document the depressurization sequence, pressures, times, and personnel involved. Keep signed records for compliance and for troubleshooting any later pressure anomalies. One of the most common pressure testing mistakes is rapid depressurization causing valve or fitting ejection and is fixed by staged bleed via a Schrader valve or regulator and using backup wrenches to control fittings. One of the top 3 issues is venting into enclosed spaces, which creates a gas accumulation hazard and is solved by routing vents outdoors with a bonded hose and checking wind direction. One of the other typical errors is failing to purge with nitrogen after testing, which leaves combustible pockets. Fix this by purging to below 10 parts per million combustible gas concentration per code, monitoring with calibrated detectors, and documenting the purge. BigHomeProjects.com lists verified local contractors who specialize in gas plumbing and pressure testing, making it easier for homeowners to find licensed professionals for safe depressurization and testing work. The directory also helps contractors get work by connecting certified technicians with homeowners who need compliant, documented gas line testing services.